Hey guys, first of all let me say try not to be jealous of how fabulous I look today. I'm getting over a cold and this is how I look, so I haven't posted a video in a while because the scale sheet took me a lot longer than I thought it would for a couple of reasons. First of all, I'm a freakish perfectionist and everything had to be really perfect because I was afraid that if anything looked bad on the scale sheet then it would be harder to fix on the silicone. And I also started another project and it's going to be done in March, but it's taking up a lot of my time. I don't know if you can guess what it is. So today I'm going to be trying to cast the scales and I'm going to show you how I'm going to do it. So I just finished sculpting this little baby wall around here, and I used this and it worked really well. It's really easy to mold. I really like it so far. This is what I'm going to use to sculpt the fluke. It took 2 little 1-pound packages to make the wall all the way around my scale mold. And now I'm going to be painting a mold release, which I'm using petroleum jelly. And I tried to heat it up in the microwave, but it really didn't do a whole lot, but I think it'll be fine. And I'm using a brush from the dollar store. So I'm just going to keep doing this, and I'm going to make sure to get the wood too, and I'm probably going to go back through this with a dry brush to get off the excess, but right now I just want to make sure I'm coating it really well. And warming up the Vaseline did seem to help. It is a lot more melty than it usually is. So I'm going to stop and I'll resume when I have this done. Okay, so as you can see, or maybe not see, I don't know, I put a layer of Vaseline on here, and I'm going to start with a shell shock, and I'm going to just explain what I'm going to do before I start doing it because I'm going to be wearing a mask and you probably won't be able to hear me as well. So this is the part B, and it needs to be stirred still, but you mix 4 parts of this to 1 part of this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 2 cups of part B and then half a cup of part A, and I'm just going to work in small amounts. And you have to stir this before you use it, and you have to shake this before you use it, before you even mix them. So that's what I'll be doing. Pretty sure you're not supposed to touch shell shock with your hands, so don't try that at home. As you can see, it went from like working with chocolate milk to working with like taffy really fast. And this is shell shock slow, so I can't imagine what shell shock fast is like. I'd probably be crying by now. So I think what I'm going to do is I will do a little bit less. Instead of doing 2 cups, I'll do 1 cup and 1/4 of a cup, and see if that makes it a little bit easier if I have less to work with at one time. I didn't mention this before, but I'm pretty sure I'm not going to continue to use shell shock, not because of this, but because it's so expensive and there are a lot of cheaper products that do the same or better. So yeah, this is probably going to be a one-time thing anyway, so I'm going to try again with a smaller amount and we'll see how that goes.